Happy Cinco de Mayo. I got something new for you today. We're going to start doing daily Superdraft videos. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Keg. And we got our first inaugural Superdraft prop video here. They offer prop plays now. I don't know if you know that. They're going to be very similar that we do over at PrizePicks, but they got a really sweet setup over there at Superdraft for the props. And I'm going to be doing daily videos for these props as well. Very similar layout. We're going to talk about 4 of our favorite props. I'm going to break them up by game. We'll do NBA, we'll do baseball. So if you want to see more of these, you want to see more of these videos over at Superdraft, you know what you can do. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. Lets me know that you want me to keep knocking out this information for you guys. Again, we'll just dive right into this. But again, if you do not have an account, make sure you use that promo code ARMY. I'll leave a link in the description below. And hopefully I'll just, we can win a little bit of money and I'll keep pumping these videos out. So with that, let's dive into it. All right, as you can tell, we have the Superdraft.io desktop up here. Again, it's very similar to PrizePicks. I'm going to do daily videos here, so if you don't have an account, then use that promo code ARMY and get yourself an account, and I will drop some plays for you guys, and hopefully you can win a little bit of money. And hey, if you're not a Superdraft account holder and you do sign up for an account and use that promo code ARMY, follow the directions below in the description, and you can get a free month of DFSArmy VIP membership, where we have built and are building more tools for Superdraft using our projections, both for NBA, baseball. We'll have it for NFL as well. And we're adding more sports continually that will take our projections, that will take the lines that they have, and we'll tell you the best plays based off our projections over at DFSArmy. So with that, we're just going to dive into the 4 favorite plays that I have here, very similar that I've done in my PrizePicks videos, if you're familiar with those. And we're just going to do these daily as well. Like I said, if you like these, hit that like button for me. Makes me know that you like these videos. You want me to do more of these here on Superdraft. Like I said, very similar layout here. So they have points, rebounds, assists, 3-pointers made, blocks. There's more. This is again, this is for tomorrow. We're going to do Phoenix at Dallas here. So I'll break these down very similar that I do PrizePicks, and we'll talk about each and every one of them and why I do like them. So the first one we're going to go Chris Paul over 17.5 points. Now the juice is on the over on the books that are out there around -115 to -120. He's hit it on both of the games he's played against Dallas at home. 19 and 28 points, where he shot 7 for 13 and 11 for 16, and hasn't played a ton of minutes. 30 and 36 in those 2 games. They've just been pretty dominant overall. Now went to the line both times, 3 and 5, which you like to see, and even some 3-pointers, 2 for 5 and 1 for 2. He does have Booker there, but 17.5 still feels a little low, and I think we can take advantage of that. At 17.5 points, I think it's still going to be him and Booker doing most of the scoring. If we look what he's done against Dallas this season, he's only had 1 bad game against him where he put up 7 points. He put up 7 on November 17th, put up 18 on November 19th, 20 on January 20th, 19 on the first game of the series, and then 28 in the second game of the series. So I'm going to lean on the over here and going to over Chris Paul, 17.5 points. Next one we're going to go to here is we're going to go over to 3-pointers made, and we're going to go to Reggie Bullock. We're going over 2 3-pointers made. Now, again, I always talk about this. Role players at home, they tend to play a lot better than on the road. This number at 2 is just too low for me. He's hit this and he's hit this or above in 8 of his last 8 games. I like the at 2. I don't know if I would touch it at 2.5, but at 2 I would. So if it goes up to 2.5, I wouldn't play it, but at 2 I would, because like I said, he's went at or above this in 8 of his last 8 games. He shot 2 for 7 in the first game against Phoenix, 4 for 8 in the second game. I think he does way better here at home, and 2 is just way too low of a number. If we kind of look at it, the minutes are going to be way up for him. He's going to play a ton of minutes. He's averaged, right around 40 minutes a game the last 5 games. And he's played 35 and 38 minutes in this series against Phoenix. Kleber's played a lot off the bench as well. But I think if Bullock and Finney-Smith do what they need to do, we might not see quite as much Kleber, but Bullock's going to be out there a ton, and I think he hits 2 pretty easily here. So we're going to take the over on Reggie Bullock, 2 3-pointers made. The next one we're going to go to is we're going to go over to assists. We're going to come down here. We're going to go Myles Bridges over 2 assists. This has everything to do with, I think, Booker coming back. He hasn't been had to score as much. In the first 2 games of the series, he's only scored 13 and 11 points in 4 of 9 shots and 5 of 6 shots. So the volume is way down comparatively in those other games where we didn't have Booker, where he was shooting 12 for 17, 7 for 12, double-digit shots. He hasn't had that in these first 2 games, and I think that's going to continue here with Booker playing. So the first 2 games against Dallas, he's had 4 assists and 6 assists in those 2 games. If we kind of look what he's done against Dallas, all season, he's went 2 or above in every game. 2 on November 17th, 3 on November 19th, 6 on January 20th, 4 in the first game of the series, and 6 in the second game of the series. And then if we just look at his last 10, he's went at 2 or more in 10 of his 10 last games. I like this number at 2. If it goes to 2.5, I'm not going to take it, but I think we at least get a push here, if not a chance to hit this prop. So I do like the over props for Myles Bridges here at 2. So we're going to hit that one. And then the next one we're going to go to is we're going to go to assist at Luka. I looked at his points. 34.5 is pretty heavy. I don't think I'll take that. But his assist props, I do like at 8 assists. Now, one stat that I did look up, you can find over at NBA.com, is they have a column here. You can track their passing for potential assists. And in the playoff series so far, in the 5 games he's played, he's had 13.6, almost 14 potential assists, and he only averaged 6.4 assists per game. Now, the first 2 games that he played going up against Dallas, I apologize, going up against Utah, didn't play a ton. So 33 and 32 minutes in those games where he only had 4 and 5 assists. The last game against Utah, he had 8, and then the first 2 games in Phoenix, he had 8 and 7. Now, going back home, I think that those role players, like I said, are going to hit a few more shots. So I think that benefits him a ton in this assist department. And like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if he came out here and they won the game in a close game and it had a triple-double. He's going to put this team on his back. If they lose this one, there's no chance they're going to come back and sweep Phoenix in 4 games. So this is a must-win game for him. Yes, I think he gets very heavy on the scoring, but I also feel like the assist, he's going to, those guys are going to hit some more shots. And at 13.6 potential assists, I mean, he only needs to get 8, right, to push 9. It's the score there. So there's plenty of potential assists out there for him to hit. Those guys just need to hit some stinking shots. So I do like this number at 8 assists for Luka. He's going to have a big game. Like I said, he's the juice. Now, the line is at 7.5 at a lot of the books out there with juice on the minus 144 or minus 145. Some books are at minus 150 on the over at 7.5. I'm okay even playing this up to 8.5, I think, but I do prefer it at 8. It's a line that's just probably just about right. But like, again, I think we're going to see, a 40-11-10 game out of him, or a 40-12, 11 game out of Luka here going up against Phoenix at home. I just think we're going to see a big game out of Luka here. So again, those are the 4 plays that we have here. If I had to rank these 4 plays, I would take Myles Bridges over 2 assists, Reggie Bullock over 2 3-pointers made. Then I would take Luka over 8 assists, and then I would go Chris Paul over 17.5 points. So those are 4 plays for you. Again, if you like these videos, you want to see more Superdraft videos, hit that like button for me. Let me know you want me to put out more of these videos, and we'll be knocking out these daily. Like I said, we'll do some baseball, we'll do some basketball, but we're going to put these up quite a bit over the next month or 2 and see what if you guys like this kind of content. I really like their layout. It's really nice. It's really clean. And I think that there's some exploitable numbers that we can exploit. So, again, if you don't have an account, use that promo code ARMY. I'll put it in the description below. And if you deposit at least $20, then you get a free month of DFSArmy VIP membership. So, if you want to check our tools out, you just don't get the tools for Superdraft. You get them for everything. Over at their DFSArmy, you don't just get basketball, you don't just get baseball, you'll get our NASCAR, MMA, all that stuff. And as we build tools, you get access to all that. So if you want to try us out for 30 days, well, it's all you got to do is sign up and use that code. So with that, I'll put everything in the description below. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, this is for tomorrow's night's game, Phoenix at Dallas. I'll knock out one here for Miami and Philly once things get up, and we'll just keep chugging along. So with that, appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.